Alrighty, what's up everybody? Peter Joseph here once again for video number 2 on this Monday evening, getting close to Monday night, May the 20th, 2024. Thank you all for watching right here on the main channel, Killer of Demons 669. Thank you for watching once again. Make sure you like the video, hit that subscribe button down there, you know where it is, in hell, otherwise known as the description box below, on this channel and my other channels as well. Show your love and support. They're all in the description box below. And leave a comment if you wish on any of my videos on my respective channels, but don't be stupid and leave stupid comments because you get blocked. And if you don't like that, too bad. And we move on with that. Share the video all over the internet. Follow me on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. Share the video all over the internet once again. And don't forget to tap and slap that goddamn bell to turn on all notifications so you don't miss the next video. Because if you do, well, you need to get slapped. And you're SOL, and you know what that means. So, that's it. And if this is your first time watching, well, welcome to the goddamn motherfucking party, pal. We hope you enjoy the ride. Sit back, relax, grab a fucking cold one, whatever you got. Don't do it when you're working, though, because that'll be bad. But sit back, relax, grab a cold one, and enjoy the show. And if you like it, great. Tell your friends, tell wherever you may be, tell your priest or whatever to watch my videos, and that's it. So, thanks for watching, and enjoy the show. And if you're new here, like I said, welcome to the party. We hope you enjoy the ride. If you like it, great. You don't, get out of here. Go fuck yourself. That too. Go take a dump. Before I care. I don't give a shit. Whatever it is, what it is. Blah, 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 blah. Let me move on. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, on this Monday evening, May the 20th, 2024, it's Memorial Day week, and this weekend will be the unofficial start of summer, Memorial Day weekend, so get ready if you're going to the beach this weekend, or depending on where you live. Should be a good weekend here in the Northeast. It's going to be warm-ish, not that hot, but it's going to be nice. Thursday's going to be a washout. It'll be thunderstorms galore, 80 degrees, and then it's going to dip for a little bit, back down to like the 60, the mid to upper 60s, 70s this weekend, but Friday should be great. It's going to be a little chilly, but good. Saturday might be a little cloudy. Sunday and Monday might get a little rain, not too much, but it's not going to be a total washout for your Memorial Day weekend here in the Northeast, but wherever it may be, please enjoy it and be safe, because I know a lot of people are going to be shooting off fireworks and cooking, barbecuing, so, be careful grilling those mean old steaks on the grill, or putting some shit in front of the baby, or whatever you're going to do. Memorial Day weekend, that's pretty much it. And then you can watch hockey, too. In 2 days, the Rangers! Four more till Lord Stanley's Cup. Not gonna win. We're not gonna. Getting there. Gonna get 4 more wins to get to the Stanley Cup Finals. We're in the Eastern Conference Finals against a very tough Florida Panthers team. So Wednesday night. Gonna be exciting. I will not be there. I'll be there Friday night. Cause got some stuff I gotta finish up this week, and need some time to do it. And that's that. I got doctor's appointments in between. Got one tomorrow morning, so I don't know if I'm gonna get up my Raw review tonight. I'll try, but we'll see. And we'll move on with that. If not tonight, definitely tomorrow when I get back from that. Because I have the day off tomorrow, because I have a doctor appointment in the morning, so I had to take the day off of work tomorrow. But I'm back Wednesday and Thursday at work. Then I'm off the entire Memorial Day weekend. And I come back next Wednesday. That's pretty much it. So I got a long weekend. And you don't! Ha! But it is what it is. So, enjoy your this week, and hopefully you have a great and happy Memorial Day. I might be doing a Memorial Day vlog on Memorial Day. So, not one, not two, but 3 Shadows Lair videos coming your way on TSL 2.0. So, get ready for that this week, because I gotta do King and Queen of the Ring for this Saturday's pay-per-view, and Double or Nothing, the 5-year anniversary of AEW. Be doing that for the pay-per-view this Sunday night. And they got Raw, the Memorial Day edition, on Monday, so I will do a vlog before I go out for my Memorial Day festivities. And that's it. So, have a great weekend, everybody, and be safe, be well. That's for some of you, not all of you, but some of you. But we move on with that. But it should be pretty damn good. Alright, let me get this video up before Raw goes on the air at the top of the hour. So let's get into it. Ladies and gentlemen, it is time for your late and super so far out of date AEW Collision and AEW Rampage reviews for this past Saturday night, May the 18th, 2024, and we are emanating from the Moda Center, not the Moda Center in Portland, Oregon. And this was taped, so, because they had I don't know why it was taped, but it was taped. But we got that. So, this is the final back-to-back episode of Collision. This Friday, Rampage will be on the air at 6:30 because of the NBA and the NHL playoffs. You can thank the Rangers for that, because they're playing on Friday. But on ESPN, so don't have to worry about the TNT part. That's just for the fucking NBA playoffs. And I said, oh, by the way, Knick fans. Sorry, I know my hair's all messed up. Knick fans. You can't win when half your team is gone. Half their team was depleted, injured. I mean, Jalen Brunson fractured his hand. Ugh. You can't win like that. And there was no way they were going to win and then go to Boston and in a 7-game series against Boston with a depleted lineup. No. Celtics would have carved you up. Like Razor Ramon used to say. Razor Ramon? Chico? Knicks would have got destroyed by the Celtics. And now, I think it might be a good series with the Celtics and Pacers. Might go 5. I think the Celtics will win that series easy. But we're going to get a new NBA champion this year because the defending champions, the Nuggets, got beat by all teams, the Minnesota Timberwolves, in 7. In Denver, mind you. So, I mean, there are some sleeper teams this year in the playoffs. I mean, who knew that the Pacers would beat the Bucks? Who knew the Pacers could beat the Knicks? And now, I mean, look at the West. Who knew that freaking Minnesota would beat Denver? I didn't have that on my scorecard. But now it's, Timberwolves are taking on, Dallas, I believe. The Mavericks, as they took care of the Oklahoma City Thunder. Another good team that could have made the finals. So there you go. So, I'm thinking it's going to be the Celtics and maybe... I think the Mavericks and Timberwolves could go maybe 6. I'm probably going to go with Dallas. So it's probably going to be Boston and Dallas in the NBA Finals. That should be a good series. We'll see what happens with that. And in hockey, I got to go with the Rangers. I know it's going to be tough. It's going to probably go 7. Maybe get a Game 7 at the Garden, the Mecca. And actually, the New York team will win in Game 7. Not like the Knicks, but, you know, it is what it is. So I think Rangers in 7. It could be less, could be 6 maybe, but we'll see. Rangers against the Edmonton Oilers. Because I think they're facing Vancouver. Not Vancouver, who are they facing? I don't even know who they're facing. No, it's Dallas, I think. So, both Dallas teams that reside in Dallas are in the finals. Not the finals, but the Western Finals. So, we can see both of them in the finals for their respective sports leagues. We never know. But I'm thinking it's going to be Rangers and probably... I mean, it doesn't matter, but I'm going to go with Dallas and the Rangers in the Stanley Cup Finals. And it should be a good series, but Rangers don't get the home ice in games 1 and 2. We get them in 3 and 4, and then game 6 in the Stanley Cup Finals. Because for some odd reason, you can get home ice through the first 3 rounds, and the Stanley Cup goes around, no home ice advantage, which sucks. You should, if you win the President's Trophy with the most points in the league and everything, you should have home ice through the entire playoffs, and including the Stanley Cup. But I mean, you could be Dallas. I mean, they could have won the President's Trophy. They could have went to the Stanley Cup, and I don't know. I don't know how it works in the NHL. It just thinks it's retarded that the best team in the league that goes to the they go through all 3 rounds. They get to the Stanley Cup. They don't even have home ice advantage. It sucks. So the Rangers win. They don't get home ice, which makes no fucking sense. They're the best team in the fucking league. That was a piece of paper, by the way. But I digress. Well, we'll see what happens with that Wednesday night at the Garden, the Mecca. And I will be there Friday. So, I'm going to enjoy myself Friday night. So, and I will be watching SmackDown in between. So, because it pays to sit in the VIP section. You can watch the Ranger game. You can watch, you have a TV right in front of you. You can put on fucking SmackDown. You don't have to worry about shit. Even though I have it on DVR, so I'll watch it when I get home that night anyway. And Rampage. But it is what it is. That's that. Let me move on. Alright, so let's get into this Collision Rampage review, because we've got 45 minutes to Raw, so I'm going to try to get it done in about 45 minutes, but we'll see what happens with that. We'll see. Because I can go, ask your mama and your girlfriend that. You can ask the missus that too. Or any one of my Asian chicks. Got a lot of stamina, you don't. It is what it is. Alright, so from the Moda Center in Portland, Oregon, we've got Collision and Rampage. As of this video, we are 6 days away from their 5-year anniversary for AEW. 6th year for Double or Nothing, which was started in 2018. So, there you go. Or the 5th or 6th year with Double or Nothing. Doesn't matter, whatever it is. Alright, so let's go to Collision. Collision was a pretty good show. And our commentary team for both shows, except for Rampage, we had Daddy Magic Matt Madoff on the show. But for Collision, we had my good friend and yours, Tony Baloney Schiavone, the man who got, drink all over him, bastard Jack Perry. But anyway, Tony Baloney and the man who drinks a lot of Guinness, because his last name is McGuinness, Nigel McGuinness, me love, on the commentary for both shows. And we move on. Alright, so let's start off with the opening sequence for Collision. It's Saturday night, it's time to fight, like the great man Elton John sang. Alright, so we start off with a pretty good match. Will Ocean Spray, reach for the sky, whoa! Bam! He takes on the big man, Shane Taylor of Shane Taylor Promotions, as he has Anthony Ogogo. I'm going to give him a new name. Anthony, wake me up before you go. He won't leave you hanging like a yo-yo. Because he is a yo-yo. But I digress. Anyway. Alright, so, and also, we have the Undisputed Kingdom of the Ring of Honor Tag Team Champions. I'm Matt Taven. If you don't like Matt Taven, you are a Melvin. And the man who punches people in the dick and gives him a power driver, Michael Kanellis-Bennett, along with the AEW Intercontinental Champion, Roddy! We have Roddy at ringside with the Undisputed Kingdom. They're on commentary once again. I miss Roddy saying, Adam! But Adam is coming back pretty soon. Not now, but probably by all in, all out time. Probably by September. He's still rehabbing his ankle. He's still doing a lot of physical therapy. So, not medically cleared just yet, but he will be hopefully soon. And that's that. Okay. Alright, so we start the match. Ocean Spray drop kicks Shane Taylor to the floor. Takes him down with a flippy dippity-doo. And then a springboard back inside the ring. Taylor hits a hard shoulder block, puts Ocean Spray down. And then Matt Taven goes after Ocean Spray behind the referee's back. And then Shane Taylor starts yelling at him like, ah! I don't know if he was yelling at Ocean Spray or was yelling at the Kingdom. But anyway, Ocean Spray manages to send Shane Taylor into the ring post. Ow. Then sends him into Matt Taven. Dumbass. But anyway. And then Anthony Ogogo uses the distraction to, boom! Cheap shot to the ribs. Ow. That had to hurt. As we go to break, we come back. Ocean Spray hits a handspring kick to the head, which staggers the big man. Then sets up a top rope shot to the back of the head, once again. Goes for the hidden blade. He gets blocked. And Shane Taylor's running splash gets a near fall. And then one hell of a clothesline took Ocean Spray inside out. And then goes for a cover, gets another near fall. And then Ocean Spray gets up, tries for the Oz Cutter, and gets blocked. And then Shane Taylor hits the Marcus Garvey driver, or the ever-popular Greetings from Asbury Park. Gets a near fall out of that. I thought he was going to beat Ocean Spray with that. And then Shane Taylor thinks he's Kevin Steen, the great man that he is. Tries for a package power driver, but it gets blocked. Taylor goes up, only to get caught with Cheeky Nando's. That kick, with the kick in the head, on the corner. So he hits that. Then, I don't know how he picked this guy up, but he picked him up, hits the Storm Driver out of the corner. Ospreay wins 1, 2, 3 in under 10 minutes. And that's pretty much it. So I gave the match 3.25 out of 5 stars. After the match, once again, like on Dynamite, I believe, the Undisputed Kingdom come in, go after Ocean Spray, but he takes care of Taven and Mike Kanellis Bennett, and then he pretty much leaves the ring. He's like, "Hey, fooled you!" I gotta say it like Lord Helmet. Fooled you! Spaceballs. Such a great movie. Anyway, we got that. So, we'll see what happens this Wednesday night on the program as Ocean Spray. I think he's going to be in action against who I forget, but we have another guy in action against, big, tall, green giant. Why? I don't know. But we'll get to him in just a second. Alright, so 3.25 out of 5 stars for all that. Alright, then we go to a segment for Anarchy in the Arena between the elite of that son of a bitch, Jack Perry, the AEW Continental Breakfast Champion, Kada, and the Corporate Bucks. Matthew and Nicholas Jackson, as they're going to be taking on FTR, Cash. Well, he can carry a Glock Wheeler, Dax Harwood, Darby Allin. Hi, guys. Hi, guys. I want to... The fuck? Anyway, so Darby and, Bryan Danielson sort of hyping the match with another, promo. So, FTR and Bryan Danielson are all happy with Darby joining the team, because Eddie Kingston, basically broke his leg. He has a tibia fracture and could be out for months. But they're thinking he might be back for All In or All Out. We'll see, depending on the severity of the injury and if he needs surgery. If he needs surgery, he's out at least a year. At least. Shame for, a guy, like Eddie Kingston. I still I don't even know how he broke it. I think it was after the beatdown, or it was during the match with Gabriel Kidd when he lost the New Japan Strong Openweight title and basically a no ropes fight, basically. You know, one of those blood sport type matches with no ropes. You know, like almost like an NXT Underground match. So something like that. We move on. So we get that. He says that FTR is ready for Lance Archer and the Righteous. So FTR and Bryan Danielson will be teaming up against those guys later on. And we move on. Alright, so I gave that 2.5 out of 5 stars. Speaking of Bryan Danielson, his two of his partners in the Blackpool Cuck Club, we have Claudio Castagnoli, the Swiss Superman, and the IWGP Heavyweight Champion, the Righty! Give me Vaughn! Rick Vaughn? You mean Rick Vaughn, right? Yeah, I know he's a prick, but he's due. Okay. So, Mr. Rick Vaughn himself, the File Thing, John Moxley! So they're talking about, the match as well. So Moxley's all ready to face Mr. Kensuke Takeshita at Double or Nothing in a basic proving ground match. Eliminator match, whatever you want to call it. I'm like, why is this not for the title? I know he's facing Evil at Dontaku and the Super J Cup, or Super Junior Cup. It's pretty much starting now. The tournament started already. Pretty damn good, for my dad. But anyway, so we're gonna have that later in the around Dontaku time. Blah blah blah. So he's fighting Takeshita at Double or Nothing, and cuts a pretty good promo saying the BCC fights for violence. And then Claudio actually had a great promo saying that he hates talking because it should be about going out there and fight. Yeah, a little less talk and a lot more action. Claudio knows what I'm talking about. He knows. You know, right, Claudio, you know. Claudio's been watching my videos as of late. Claudio remembers what my ex, Ashley Marie, used to say. Back in 2006. 2007, early. I mean, hell, it was one of my liners from my radio show. A little less talk and a lot more action here on BCR. And the Time Machine. My old radio show. I miss it so much. God damn it! Yeah. I miss it. So, for all you people out there, flood Sirius XM's phone lines. Email them, DM them on Twitter, Instagram, wherever they have their social medias, and make them give me a call. Put me on Sirius XM with, not Meltzer. Don't put me with Meltzer. I'll do a freaking show with Bubba Ray. I don't give a shit. Much as I'll, I like his music style, and I respect him as a wrestler. But me and him could do pretty good. With him and Tommy Dreamer and maybe Bismarck Henry. Hey, Rock. Put me on Sirius XM to do some wrestling talk. I could do a show with Justin LaBar. Just don't mention the Crapitals and the freaking Commanders to him, because he'll go nuts when I say, "Oh, Commanders got lost here and lost her. Commanders lost her." I think Justin LaBar is still mourning the sweep by the Rangers, about a week or two ago. Still mourning. Still crying like a bitch that Ovechkin is gone. I know you live in Pennsylvania. Why do you root for them? Shouldn't you be rooting for the Pittsburgh Steelers or the Pittsburgh Pirates or the Pittsburgh Penguins there, Justin? Why do you root for the Capitals of all teams? It's like JD rooting for the Braves as he's from Westchester, New York. Oh, but you like the Niners. Yeah, I like the Niners because of my brother from another mother. You great sexy man up there. I can root for wherever I want, but I mean, I root for the Jets. I love the New York teams, except for the Yankees and the Knicks. Fuck the Yankees. Fuck the Knicks. Fuck the Giants, because they're from New York too. You know, they play in Jersey. I mean, I don't root for the Brooklyn Nets, because I think their team sucks. I don't root for the WNBA, the New York Liberty. I like them, but I don't root for them. What do you mean? You like them, but you don't root for them? What is that supposed to mean? I watch the WNBA, not much of it, but, you know, when the Liberty are on, I'll watch a little bit of it. My mom likes it, but she doesn't really like the Liberty that much, but she likes the Connecticut Sun and the UConn Huskies, the women's team. And I know a couple people that I know, they went to UConn. Just saying. Just saying. So we got all that. But yeah. Just saying. But Claudio, you know what I'm talking about, my friend. A little less talk and a lot more action in the sport of professional wrestling. That's it. Alright, so we'll see what happens with them later on. And I gave their promo 3 out of 5 stars. Then we go to another promo. This time with Mr. Reading Rainbow, Chris Jericho, the FTW champion, and Big Cass. He's 7 foot tall, and you can't teach that. Speaking of the guy who says that, there is a rumor that Enzo Amore, you know, Mr. I'm Enzo Amore, I'm a bona fide stud and a certified G, and you can't teach that. There's a rumor that Enzo may be coming to AEW. Oh no. Well, that should be fun with him and Big Bill. You can't call him Big Cass anymore. Imagine the promos he does with that. This right here, this is Big Bill. He's 7 foot tall. You know, can't teach that. And then next thing you know, they team up, go for the tag team belts, and guess what? Lose. Every time. Remember their NXT run? There was like 3 straight times they went to the... They had tag team title... Went for the tag team titles and lost. Even with Carmella there. And Carmella, you know, became a decent, semi-big star. You know, a couple of title reigns, you know, then made out with freaking... made out with that guy named Ellsworth. That you know, that vision makes me sick to my stomach. Ugh. Ellsworth. James Ellsworth. I made out with Carmella. I got a boner. Huh. Nobody cares. I wonder how Corey Graves felt about that. Well, he wasn't going, I don't even know if he was going out with Carmella back then, but God forbid he did. I'm like, why are you kissing this guy? He got no chin. And then Jesus goes, I don't care, I made out with her, you did it. Smack you in the face. Fucking Ellsworth. Fuck you, Ellsworth. Anyway, we move on. Alright, so Big Cass and Chris Jericho, they're not happy with the man, Hook, for attacking them last week, on Dynamite, busting Jericho wide open on his head. You see he's busted wide open. Jericho likes Hook showing that kind of fire, that passion, and that's why he's like, that's why I'm here, because Hook, you need someone to teach you. Well, we couldn't get Samoa Joe? Shibata? I don't know. So that continues on. And we'll see what happens with Hook, Joe, Shibata, Jericho. See all that later. Moving on. Alright, so I gave that 2.5 out of 5 stars. Alright, speaking of Hook, we sent for the man! Hook! Get in here. Alright, no. I got my... Doritos, Mikey! I didn't get it from Hook. I got it by myself. No, I don't need more. I have like 5 bags in the fucking closet. And no, I don't like Cool Ranch, okay? Stop it. Eat your own Doritos. But they're very tasty. I know, Mick. I know. Why do you think I bought them? It's to stop you from saying that shit. I know, but okay, stop. Cactus, I told you, stop messing with Mr. Joseph. I have to come down there and kick your ass. Oh, Terry, calm down. Calm down. I was just talking about the Doritos. You know, I wanted him to shut up. He just goes on about the Doritos. I know. I'm sorry, okay? It's okay, Mr. Joseph. Did you know I was a hardcore... I know. Yeah, you don't have to tell me twice, Terry. You're a hardcore legend in Japan. I know. Japan! #1! Forever! And ever! Okay, calm down! Not happy hour, what the fuck? These people just come out of the woodwork. I'm gonna have to get Mike Awesome to kick their ass, you know? This is what it is. That's that. Ah, Mike, hey, Mike! What? Alright. Come here. Come here, my friend. Mike Awesome, ladies and gentlemen. Hey, how you doing? Okay. Calm down, Mike. You know, I saw a match of yours, I hate the match I saw. It's like, what did you see? What did you see, Mr. Gilmore? Joseph. I forgot. Sorry. Yeah, I saw you and that guy that you hate at, I think it was Hardcore Heaven sometime in 98, 99. And you put him through a broken freaking table. Yeah, I awesome bombed him, that motherfucker, through that table. Because I'm awesome. I know. And you know what you also did? You put him through electric barbed wire. Face first, I might add. You sick bastard. Well, that's what happens, you know? I'm awesome. I hate this guy. I hate... Look, easy. I'm sorry. I just hate that guy. I know. You hate that guy whose name rhymes with, what's it rhyme with, Banaka? Oh yeah, that guy, yeah. I hate that guy. Ugh. Okay, Mike, calm down. There's some, oh yeah. Get him one, please. Mike, there's some, beef barley soup in the other room. And some, drinks calling your name. Go! It's on me! Ah, thank you! Bye! Okay, get out of here. If you don't like my impressions, fuck you! I can see you try them, motherfucker. But anyway, they send for the man, and Hook comes out in a qualifying match. I didn't even know this was a qualifying match. For a triple threat match for a future FTW title shot, which may or may not be on the pay-per-view. But anyway, so we got Hook taking on Johnny TV, John Hennigan, Johnny Nitro, Johnny Mundo, whatever you want to call him, with his hot, smoking hot wife, with a Wera Loca, Taya Valkyrie. And at least this match didn't last 20 seconds, like on Dynamite. It was just under 3.5 minute match. Did I say just under 3.5 minute match? So anyway, Hook takes him down to start, goes for the arm, but Johnny TV rolls him up for a near fall. Then a suplex and clothesline by Hook put Johnny TV down again. Hook counters a big high kick into another, like a T-bone suplex. And then Taya tries for distraction, which didn't work. Which kind of did, actually did work, and let Johnny TV hit the flying chuck. No, not flying fuck, but flying chuck. Goes for Starship Pain and missed, and then Hook grabs the Kata Hajime, the Taz Mission, Red Rum, whatever you want to call it, and then Johnny TV tapped out like a drunk man. And that's pretty much it. Alright, so I give the match 2.5 out of 5 stars. Then after the match, Katsuyori Shibata! He comes out for his qualifying match as he takes on Rocky Romero, let's say. The other guy says forever. But anyway, they have a pretty good match, a little bit longer match, 10 minute match. So Shibata grabs the arm to start, switches into a figure 4, that gets broken up, and Rocky grabs the octopus, which then gets reversed back into the figure 4. Rocky gets out of that, grabs a tornado DDT, as we really need a break. So, we go to break, we come back, Rocky kicks at the arm, Shibata is like, putting it! Do it again! Do it again! Yes! Okay. And then Shibata chops the crap out of Rocky Romero, but Rocky ties him up in the ropes for a middle rope drop kick. Then goes for sliced bread. I don't know which number 1, number 2, number 5. That don't work. And Rocky comes up favoring his leg. Uh-oh. And then Shibata grabs a knee bar. And then Rocky has to make the ropes. Shibata then suplexes him for a near fall. And then Shibata basically finishes him off with a figure 4 leg lock. And Rocky Romero does what he does best and job and taps out. That's it. 10-minute match. So Hook and Shibata go on to title shots against Chris Jericho. So basically almost like 2-on-1 handicap match with Jericho. So we'll see what happens with all that. So match was pretty decent. 3 out of 5 stars. And that's pretty much it. Alright, after that we go to our next match. The Bounty Hunter, Brian Keith, taking on one member of the Iron Savages, and that's Bear Boulder, or now he's known as Beefcake Boulder, as he comes out. This is the final qualifying match. I thought it was Shibata and Hook against him, but it's going to be a 3-way match. The winner of that will face Jericho for the FTW belt. So Brian Keith gets a qualifying match against Bear Boulder as he comes out with Bear Bronson and Jacked Jameson. We get a promo before the match. Talks about how much trash he has seen in the city of Portland. Okay. And we move on with that. This match lasted under 2 minutes. Bore fest that it was. Felt like a squash. Brian Keith gets knocked into the corner to start, slips out of a slam, kicks away at the leg of the big man, and then Jacked Jameson tries to offer a distraction. Brian Keith uses that to send Bear Bronson into Bear Boulder's ugly, smelly, disgusting, hairy chest. Yeah. And then he hits Diamond Dust. 1, 2, 3. That was quick. I guess they were short on time, I guess. I don't know. But anyway, so we got a triple threat match to see who faces Jericho for the FTW title. We got Brian Keith, the Bounty Hunter, Shibata, and Hook. And we'll see what happens with that. And we move on. So I give the match 2.5 out of 5 stars, and that's it. Alright, then we go to some room in the back with a red light. It feels like we're in hell. We're in hell! And we have Lexi Nair and the bastard Pac. And he doesn't care about the Bullet Club. The Bang Bang Gang. Been saying about them. Him and I guess the Lucha Brothers, Ray Phoenix and Pentagon. So he wants them to make him feel something and care. And he tells Lexi, you can get out of here. That's not nice. Well, you are a bastard, so it is what it is. Alright, so I give that 2.25 out of 5 stars. Then we're going to look back at Mercedes Moné. And Willow Nightingale signed a contract on Dynamite this past Wednesday night, and, well, Mercedes taking her first bump in AEW by getting put through a fucking table. Get that. Alright, then, we go to what was supposed to be our next match. We had the Ass Boys and the Switchblade. Wait, with the Switchblade. Jay White. You know, they make their epic entrance. You know, they do their whole thing, the 360 around thing. Then we see Pac is lying at the feet of the Switchblade, and then like, boom! Killed him. So, yeah, I guess whatever match there was, there is no match. Alright, we're the Bullet Club. Too sweet us. We're out of here. Okay. Thanks for coming. We move on with that. Alright, so I gave that 2.25 out of 5 stars as well. And we move on. Alright, then, we go to the back, we see Christian tell his son, Nick freaking Wayne, that he has a warm-up match coming up, later on in the night. Then before he faces Swerve on Dynamite in a non-title match, Nick Wayne thanks his dad for turning him into a man. Yeah. Right. Okay, we'll go with that. Alright, so 2.25 out of 5 stars for that. Okay, we move on. Alright, then we go to our next match. Freshly squeezed orange juice. Orange Cassidy takes on Brother Zay. Can I get a... Oh, yeah! Isaiah Cassidy. So we get that. Match was decent. A lot of flippy dippity doos. I'm going to paraphrase this match for a little bit. Don Callis is seen watching in the back. We got a running dropkick against the barricade. Ow. And then we see Trent Beretta come through the crowd, and he just stands there. That distraction let Brother Zay get another whip to the barricade, then a tilt-a-whirl backbreaker. Ow. So they go back and forth through the rest of the match, 12-minute match. Trent Beretta causes another distraction, which led Isaiah Cassidy to get another cheap shot, allowing him to use the referee for the silly string. But Orange Cassidy pops right back up, hits the beach break, 1, 2, 3 to get the win. Match gave 2.5 out of 5 stars. After the match, Trent Beretta does an interview, I think, with Lexi at ringside, and says that he's better than Cassidy, and he knows it. Who had to cheat to beat him, like I think it was Dynamite. So he issues a wrestling match at Double or Nothing. Cassidy, I guess, goes up to him, pulls him over the barricade, they fight, and then referees and security have to break it up. That's it. So we got a new match for Double or Nothing, a straight-up wrestling match between Orange Cassidy and Trent Beretta, and that's pretty much it. Let me move on. Alright, then we go to, you know what we're talking about here, we're gonna get to it. Serena Deeb, the professor, takes on the woman with a flat ass and a mean attitude, that's Anna Jay. Pretty decent match, 8.5 minute match. Back and forth they went, but in the end, Anna Jay locks in the Queen Slayer out of nowhere, but Serena Deeb had a flip out, get out of it, and then she basically face plants Anna Jay, locks in the Serenity Lock, and makes Anna Jay tap out, and that's pretty much it. Match gave 2.5 out of 5 stars, and that's it. After the match, we see Luther come out, steal Serena Deeb's flag, and then we hear the music of Timeless Tony Storm. Darling, hug me, bosom, chin up, tits out, watch for the shoe. So she comes out with the lovely, I want to bang her, Mariah May, and they hold up the flag behind Tony Storm. They're like, what the fuck is this about? Tony Storm's behind the flag. She starts getting naked, and then they wrap the flag around her naked. Well, she doesn't get naked. You see her naked. You don't see her naked. Yeah, ratings, huh? That would have put butts in the seats for AEW in the ratings department. But anyway, so she disrobes, and then the flag is wrapped around her. She like dances to the ring, kicks off her slippers, and then Serena Deeb's like, bitch! And starts going after her, and then Tony Storm has to like hightail it out of here before, God forbid, Serena Deeb gets that flag. We're gonna see some, titties and some woo-ha! We're gonna see some ratings, my friend. We're gonna see some full frontal nudity. Well, that's not a bad thing. That's a good thing. DDP. Oh, God. That gimmick was so dumb. Anyway, moving on. That's it. Alright, so then after that we get a video on Swerve and Christian Cage for Double or Nothing for the AEW World Title. That's it. Alright, then we go to our next match. Nick freaking Wayne taking on the man who does a lot of cartwheels. That's Jack Cartwheel. Nick Wayne beats him with the house call. Ooh, sure we're gonna like that. Beats him in a little over 2 minutes. That's pretty much it. Match I gave 2.25 out of 5 stars, and that's it. I think this was the... Is this the main event? Yes, it was. Alright, so then we go to your Collision main event, 6-man tag team match. FTR and Bryan Danielson taking on the Righteous of Dutch and Vincent, along with Mr. Everybody Dies, Lance Archer. Competitive match, pretty good. Lots of hard-hitting stuff. In the end, everything breaks down. Archer has to save Dutch from the LaBelle lock. And then... That too, I forgot to... Your food is ready. Go get it. So then the Righteous come in and get a near fall on Bryan Danielson as they hit Autumn Sunshine. As Cash Wheeler and his Glock have to make the save. Vincent then gets powerplexed, Power and Glory version by Danielson and Cash Glock Wheeler. And then Danielson has to break up the blackout attempt by Lance Archer. But that leaves Vincent to walk right into the Shatter Machine. 1, 2, 3, FTR and Danielson get the win in under 13 minutes. Match was okay. And I gave it 3 out of 5 stars. And that's that. After the match, the Righteous and Lance Archer beat the crap out of them, including a bunch of chair shots to the ribs of Dax Hardwood. He's still injured with that. Cash Wheeler gets blacked out onto the chair. And then the Dancing Fool, yeah. Daniel Garcia comes out with a chair of his own to make the save. Now, everybody's like, oh, Garcia's going to be in the Anarchy in the Arena match. I'm like, wait, what? Since when? Don't believe everything you hear on Twitter. And that's it. Alright, so we got all that. And a bag of chips. Alright, so Collision goes off the air. It was a pretty good show, and I gave it 7 out of 10 stars. That's it. Alright. So after that, we go to Rampage. Which, I don't even know the ratings for that. I know Dynamite did like 672,000. Ow! But we move on with that. Alright, so Daddy Magic, Matt Maynard at ringside. You want to know what makes his nipples hard? You can ask him on his podcast. So we got that. So Rampage starts with a recap of Darby Allin. Hey guys! Get out of here! Joining Team AEW. So we got that. We didn't need to see that again, but we saw it anyway. Alright, so match number 1 on Rampage. Kyle O'Reilly Auto Parts takes on Lee Moriarty, Tiger Style, of Shane Taylor Promotions. Once again, Anthony, wake me up before you go. He's out there. He's doing double duty. So, pretty good match, but in the end, in exactly 10 minutes, Kyle gets the win after a cross arm breaker by Kyle. Grabbed the guillotine, kicked Lee Moriarty right in the chest, and then and locks in a cross arm breaker, and that was it. So he gets the win. So the match was pretty good, 3.25 out of 5 stars, and that's that. Then we go to Lexi in the back with the Acclaimed, Max Caster and Anthony Bowen, the man who's trying to get with Mariah May. But aren't you gay? I don't know that situation on Twitter. What does Mariah May see in Anthony Bowen? I don't get it. I know he's gay, but I don't know. I know you're bisexual or gay or lesbian. I mean, there's nothing wrong with that. But I can turn you straight. Yeah, Mariah May. Just bringing Mina, it wouldn't even matter. Me, Mina, and Mariah, one hell of a 3-way. Next to my Asian 3-way, Kyrie, Asuka, and Io. But anyway, alright, so they come in, and Daddy Ass, Billy Gunn, don't forget to Sesame, Mommy Ass! Alright, so, basically, they noticed that everyone is getting crazy about authority these days, and, Billy Gunn knows a thing or two about some authority. I bet you do in those WWF days. Vince McMahon, right? Vinnie Mac? VKM. Bullshit. So, anyway, he says no one wants to face them in a trios match. So he says that later on, Anthony Bowens is going to take on the Machine, Brian Cage. Who then Bowens says, everyone loves the Acclaimed. That's pretty much it. Alright, so I didn't really give a crap about that segment. 2.5 out of 5 stars. And we move on. Alright, then we go to, well, you can't go to the bathroom break match of the night. We have Roosh taking on Cody Chun. No relation to Connie Chun. That's Chung. You know, some indie darling from Portland, Oregon. Roosh beats him in 34 seconds. I mean, is he getting the Miro / Wardlow treatment? Like he's beating everybody in like 30 seconds? I'm like, what is this?
Excuse me, is this basic?
No.
Why would you use something so primitive as basic?
So anyway, yeah, so Roosh wins with the Bull's Horns, 34-second match, and gave a dud. And then after the match, like he's done the last couple matches, I guess, mediocre indie, jobbers, he, beats the crap out of this Hammernager with the electric cord, slapping it, damn, like a whip. Ouch. Look at that. Alright, so, give all that a dud. 0. That's it. Move on. Alright, then we get a promo from Bryan Danielson. Yes! He says that FTR won't be at Dynamite after the beating they got on Collision from the Righteous and Lance Archer, but, and part of the Elite wanted to take him out before Anarchy in the Arena, but he's like, well, you didn't do a good job because I'm still here, I'm still standing, but I will be at Dynamite, and he will be taking on the Elite's hand-chosen opponent, Satnam Singh, the big Indian jolly green giant. I'm like, why? I'm like, oh yeah, the Elite thing. So the Elite can take a shot, but, he's ready for the consequences. So we got that. Moving on. So we get that 2.5 out of 5 stars. That's that. Alright, then we go to the ladies at the death slot. The lovely virtuosa Deonna Purrazzo takes on Robin Renegade, who's been just going solo right now because her sister Charlotte, I believe, has a concussion or some type of injury. But anyway, it's a pretty decent match, but once again, Robin Renegade takes the pin as Deonna DDTs the arm into a Fujiwara armbar. Ow. 7-minute match, she gets the win. That's it. Match gave 2.25 out of 5 stars. After the match, Deonna keeps the hold on, and then turns it into the Venus de Milo. Oh, that had to hurt even more. And then Thunder Rosa! Yay! She comes out for the save. She checks on Robin, which allowed Deonna Purrazzo to get in a cheap shot. And then she runs her way again into the crowd. Or she runs off, gets caught by Thunder Rosa, and then bailed into the crowd, like I said before. That's that. We move on. So that match at Double or Nothing is going to be explosive. We'll see what happens with that. Then we get another video for Scorpio Sky. He's back. He's here for us. And yeah, where is he? Where all these vignettes? What is this freaking Veer and Sangha? They came, they saw, they left again. Then they came back, left again. Moving on. Alright, we're 2 minutes away from Monday Night Raw. Should be interesting. That's that. Alright, so, didn't really rate that, didn't care. And then after that, Sanjay Dutt, the original player from the Himalaya, has a deal with the Elite. That's why we get in the Bryan Danielson Satnam Singh match, we don't care about, on Dynamite. And that's it. Then we go to a main event of Rampage. Brian Cage, the Machine, taking on Anthony Bowens, who has Max Caster and the Daddy Ass at ringside. We have a pose-off to start. Not that mattered. Match was kind of boring. Lasted way too long, almost 12 minutes. But in the end, Brian Cage kicks him in the nuts behind the referee's back and hits the True Claw, Wolverine style. And 1, 2, 3 gets the win. Bing, bang, boom, good night. Didn't care for the match, and I gave it 2.25 out of 5 stars. And that's pretty much it. And that ends Rampage for this week. And don't forget, this Friday night, Rampage at a special start time of 6:30. As far as Collision, I think it's on this Saturday. I'm not sure, because I looked at my DVR, it's not even on, so maybe my timer didn't show it. But I'll have to check again. So there may be a Collision this weekend, but we'll see what happens with that. That's going to be in Vegas, because that's where Double Nothing is, in Vegas. And we move on. That's it. Alright, so Rampage was okay. 6.25 out of 10 stars for that Collision. Like I said, 7 out of 10 stars. And that's pretty much it. Alright, guys, I'm out of here. Raw's about to start. So, until next time, I'll be back maybe later tonight with your Raw review. Right here on the Killer Demons channel. And that's pretty much it. Check out my first video of the day on my Metal Guy channel. Talking about Bad Bones John Klinger passing away today at the age of 40. So check that out. Link will be down below in the gobbledygook. And that's it. Alright, time for Raw, ladies and gentlemen. And I gotta get out of here. Thanks for watching, everybody. And until next time, if you're not down with that, well, fuck you, man. That's it. Until next time. Peace.